Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is Hades of Hades Gaming. Someone left a comment on my last video stating that they can't make money by just making Warzone free. They can't make money doing that because it generates too much money. And while that may be true, I have a counter argument to that. Right now, I'm playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered. And Modern Warfare Remastered made a crap ton of money. They did add microtransactions, but they still made a crap ton of money. And the reason that I think they made so much money on this game was because it was the old Call of Duty, but remastered with updated graphics, and that was one of the things that drew people to playing this game: nostalgia, and the fact that it is such a simple game. There were 3 kill streaks within the game. You either got the UAV, you got the airstrike, or you got the attack helicopter, and this game was just so much fun to play. The maps were a classic form. There wasn't too many overcomplicated things about the game. Even though they did add DLC weapons within Modern Warfare Remastered, people still wanted to go back and play it for the nostalgia purpose, and nostalgia sells, and that's just the bottom line. When people play PS5 or Xbox Series X, oftentimes they'll be using the backwards compatibility to relive some of those games that they played in the past. It doesn't matter what game it is, they will use that to play their old games, partly because Xbox Series X and PS5 do not have that many launch titles and do not have many current exclusives that are, updated and brand new titles and things like that. They just don't have them, so they go back and they play older games. Modern Warfare Remastered was a time where, people just either played Infinite Warfare or this game, and though Infinite Warfare is a good game, and I'll say that over and over again, Modern Warfare Remastered scratched that nostalgia itch when you were a teenager eating pizza rolls, drinking Mountain Dew, playing with your friends on a school night or during a summer's day when it was too hot outside. That's what sold this game so much. People enjoy simplicity. They don't enjoy overcomplicated systems, and like in my last video, I explained that Infinity Ward, Treyarch, Activision, all these studios are doing too much in too little time. Oftentimes, Call of Duty games will get better as the years go by, but people will not play them because they're playing the newest game. They need to stop these yearly release cycles, and I know that I love playing Call of Duty, and though an extra year or two of the same content would be boring to most people, the game would be more fleshed out, it would be more complete, it would be more interesting, and it would be more polished. That's why I honestly think they need to stop making Call of Duties every single year, because especially this year during the pandemic, the Call of Duty game could not be put out in a way that was going to work at launch. Obviously, there were a lot of issues with the PS5 and Xbox Series X versions of this game that caused a severe discrepancy in the player base, and the game would honestly crash consoles. Still, even on the older generation of consoles, there is stuttering between cutscenes, and in general, the gameplay is just very laggy. If you actually go back and watch any YouTuber, not just me, and you see them playing on these older gen systems, it still doesn't work proficiently, and that's not a good sign for Call of Duties to come, especially with these new consoles out. You want to play a game that works all the time. You don't want to have consistent, frame rate issues. You don't want to have lag spikes. You don't want to get your system crashed. It just doesn't, you don't want that to happen to your system, do you? I honestly think that Modern Warfare Remastered is one of the best games in the series, and even though they did add all these microtransactions and stuff, I would still rather play this than I would rather play Black Ops Cold War in its unfinished, unpolished, and just general buggy state. I'm very high in the prestiges on PS5. Xbox One, I'm really not too high on because I don't play it that much because I'm playing the newer console. But I can still play Modern Warfare Remastered on my newer console, and it works perfectly fine. Treyarch, Activision, Infinity Ward, I honestly think at this point in time, you need to stop releasing Call of Duties every single year and just work on the games that you have and make them better. And then when you have a game that's completely, finished, like completely polished, then release it. That's what I think you should do, and that's the subject of this video. Keep it simple, make it work, and everyone will buy your game. What do you think about this opinion? Leave it down in the comment section below. This is Hades Gaming signing off. Have a good one, guys.